For my mentor project, I was a tutor with a great organization called The Third Story in West Denver. They've been around for a while, and I was able to volunteer with them throughout college, so I wanted to come back and see if my experience now may look a little bit different, having taken this class and been able to engage with a different audience professionally after college. And it has been an incredible experience. We arrive every Monday and meet up with other team members to pick students up and drive them to tutoring, which is a great way to get to know families and see what their home life is like and what they live around, and it's been really cool. Once we arrive, we meet as a big group, and then we're able to meet individually with our student, and this really focused on academics, but it was also an incredible way to mentor students and walk alongside them and meet them where they're at, which I found to be incredibly insightful and important. My student was a really wonderful first grade student who was kind, energetic, motivated, and we really worked on a lot of academic skills in this, such as sight words, writing, letter sounds. But I think the main idea is that not only were we working on academic skills, we were also working on building rapport and finding just a safe person to have. Throughout this mentorship process, I've been able to connect a lot of what I've been reading to what I've been experiencing as I've been tutoring and mentoring my first grade student. One of the articles that I really found inspiring and relatable was the mentoring article by the Gainesville Sun, which talked a lot about not taking behaviors personally and choosing to be consistent people in students' lives, as opposed to being more reactive and in the moment. I really liked how they looked at success as not being something that's so linear, and I really took that to heart as I was mentoring my student. The Goldman book on emotional intelligence also talks a lot about discussing emotions and processing with students. I was able to do that by checking in with my student and seeing, how are you feeling today? Our bodies feel like this. Maybe that means we feel a certain way. And also by looking at functional behavioral assessments, as we've discussed in class, and how we can support students using function-based interventions. With my student in particular, she really struggled with being able to sit for a while. She's in first grade, she wants to move her body, so I implemented a way that she can escape the task by asking for breaks, which I think has been so successful, not only because it helps her attend to the learning environment more, but it establishes a lot of rapport between us, and it makes the breaks really enriching and a really just good time for us to connect. I learned so much in this experience, especially with the idea that providing extra academic and emotional support for students is meaningful, but it's really hard. Meeting the student and family where they're at and establishing trust is so essential, and I was so lucky to be able to meet the family and discuss how they're feeling about their student and things going on at school and at home. I felt like it was a great way to build rapport in that way, and that mentoring is more about connection than performance. At the end of the day, if my student was able to read her sight words, wow, that's amazing. But did we also really connect that night? And was she able to feel safe in my presence and able to tell me things that are going on and have someone who she can always come to? I also learned that success is not linear, but that's life. Some days are going to be better than others, but that's what the connection piece is about, and mentoring is so beautiful in that aspect.